common sort of themes that go through all of these shows is the idea of a person's solitude and how they sort of deal with that or solve that problem. In Portrait of a Madonna, it's Miss Collins sort of retreating into her own mind and recalling a better time.
Hi, my name is Jake Bowden. I am Porter in Portrait of a Madonna. It's a show about Miss Collins, who is a woman who is experiencing some sort of disturbance in her apartment.
It's a show that takes place in the apartment of Miss Collins, who is a lady who has lived in this apartment by herself for many years and has slowly degraded mentally in her solitude. But despite that sort of mental loss of composure, she still keeps complete decorum.
Miss Collins is the quintessential Southern lady, Southern belle, who had some pretty traumatic events in her past and deals with them on a regular basis pretty much, but mostly in her own head. The people who are around her get affected to the point of where they have to actually take some sort of action.
We don't really know if Miss Collins is telling the truth. We see this great sense of loss as her mother's also died. She's been living alone for 15 years. And just the way that she carries on.
I'm Catherine Palm. I play Woman in Talk to Me Like the Rain. This show is about a young couple who lives in New York in the early 1940s. The other character in this show is the man, who's played by Casey Morris. The man and the woman are under a lot of stress because it's right after the Great Depression and he's issued unemployment checks. They're essentially deteriorating, so he goes out and he has these really strange things happen to him. The woman at this point has just become completely numb to everything. They've just been carrying on like this for months, and the man finally approaches her and says, "Talk to me."
In the strangest kind of romance, it's a man, develops a relationship with a cat where he can open up to that animal.
My name is Bobby Abrahamson, and I play the little man, and he's a very lonely character, and he doesn't talk much, and you really see that when the play goes on. He asks questions, question. I think the cat really makes him want to talk more and talk more to the people around him and express his feelings. It feels like with Will's character, the old man, he realizes the cat's really close to me. Compared to the landlady, he's the only character that as the little man that I encounter that really cares for the cat. He talks about the people and how he went to the plant and was just I am man and I put me on a cross, and he really represents the people.
This festival was done more as a celebration of one of the greatest American writers, American playwrights of all time, Tennessee Williams. You can see a lot more range in his writing through 9 different plays rather than one with a similar theme. You can experience more of Tennessee Williams and what he has offered to the theater world.